My mother warned me. I still remember her voice. Cristiano, she said, be careful who you let into your peace. Not everyone who says they love you really loves you. At that time, I smiled. I thought she was being overprotective, like mothers usually are. But now, years later, I understand exactly what she meant. She wasn't trying to control me, she was trying to protect me, and she was right. When you're young and successful, you think you know everything. You think you can handle anything. But fame changed the rules of love. When you're in love under the lights, it's never just two people anymore. It's the world watching, commenting, judging. That's what happened to me and Georgina. She came into my life at a time when I needed calm, when my world was spinning faster than ever. She gave me warmth, affection, companionship. She brought a sense of normality to a life that had become anything but normal. And for a while, I believe it was real peace. I believed I had finally found balance. But peace that depends on other people never lasts. My mother, she saw it early. She saw the changes, small, invisible to the world, but clear to a mother's eyes. The distance between me and my family, the tension that never made it to the headlines, the pressure that fame creates, even inside your own home. She didn't blame anyone. She just watched silently, and one night she say, Cristiano, protect your heart like you protect the ball. Everyone wants to touch it, but not everyone deserves to. At the time, I thought she was being unfair, old-fashioned, maybe even jealous, but she wasn't. She was just being a mother. The truth is, when you live under a microscope, you start confusing attention with affection. You start mistaking presence for love and noise for care. I don't blame Georgina for that. I blame the world we live in. A world that turns relationships into entertainment, that turns private emotions into headlines, that turns love into business. My mother saw it before I did, and she was right again. She saw the moment I start changing, when I began to lose myself, trying to make everyone happy. The fans, the media, my partner, my family. But when you try to please everyone, you end up losing yourself, and I did. There was a time when coming home didn't feel like rest anymore, when conversations turned into silence, when smiles turned into pressure. You tell yourself it's just stress, just the season, just life. But deep down, you feel something breaking, something invisible but real. That's when my mother sat me down. No cameras, no agents, just her and me. She looked me in the eye and said, you can win every trophy in the world, but if you lose your peace, you lose everything. That sentence stayed with me forever. I didn't want to believe her. I wanted to believe in love. I wanted to prove that I could have it all. The family, the fame, the fairy tale. But love under pressure becomes survival. And when you start surviving in love, you've already lost it. I wasn't angry. I wasn't broken. I was just tired. Tired of being the perfect image. Tired of living a relationship through headlines. Tired of feeling responsible for everyone's happiness but my own. When we ended things, people talked. The media wrote stories that weren't true. They said my mother forced it, that she made me choose between love and family. But that's not what happened. My mother didn't give me an ultimatum. She gave me clarity. She said, Cristiano, if love is making you lose your peace, then it's not love anymore. And she was right again. I don't hate Georgina. I never will. She gave me moments. I'll always cherish memories, laughter, lessons. But sometimes love isn't about who's right or wrong. It's about timing, about growth, about realizing that not everyone you love is meant to walk with you forever. She was part of my story, but not my ending. When you Cristiano Ronaldo, people think you have everything, but they don't understand peace is a price. It's the price of walking away from noise. It's the price of saying no to what look perfect on camera, but feels heavy in your soul. That's what I had to do. And it wasn't easy. You see, a mother's love is different. It doesn't compete. It doesn't demand. It warns. And when I finally listened to her, I realized she wasn't against Georgina. She was for me. She was trying to save me from myself, from a life that looked perfect, but didn't feel peaceful. Now, when I look back, I understand everything she said, every warning, every silence came from love, not control. She's always been that way, loyal, fierce, protective, even when it hurts me to hear the truth. And Georgina, I wish her peace too, because we both deserve it. People say, Cristiano, do you regret it? No, because sometimes endings aren't failures, they beginnings in disguise. Losing someone doesn't always mean losing love. It means learning what kind of love truly lasts. The one that doesn't depend on applause, the one that stay even when the cameras go dark, and that's the kind of love my mother taught me. So, yes, my mother warned me about Georgina, and she was right. Not because Georgina was bad, but because love without peace is just noise. She didn't save me from heartbreak. She 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 saved me from forgetting who I am. And for that, I'll always be grateful. Not every warning is control. Sometimes is love. And now I finally understand. A mother's love sees what fame can't.